Question 366. Would you rather have to sneeze but not be able to, or have something stuck in your eye for an entire year?
Oh, that's a fucking hard one.
That's difficult.
That's what she said.
Fucking
As
wax.
truly horrific as they both are, I can still answer that
Go on.
quite easily, and I would say I can't have shit in my eye. If I have shit in my, I can't have like a rock in my eye for more than a minute. I start to really panic.
Do I get to sneeze at the end of the year?
At the end of the year, sure. But right, for the entire year, you are just about to sneeze.
I think that do I make the face?
Yes.
So you're at the point of sneezing where you make the sneezing face.
Yes. But you're not able to.
And do you need to continuously sneeze for the entire year, or is it just like?
I don't think it would be possible to exist in that state, so I've got to assume that it would be every few minutes it would happen.
I think I'd rather have something stuck in my eye, to be honest.
I think you've been on stream with me, Dave, where I've sneezed like 9 times in the last 3 or 4 just.
Because I think that'd be torture. Because I really like sneezing.
You really like sneezing.
What?
Yeah, so do I.
You know when you need to sneeze for a little bit and you're just there, so and you get like a really big, proper, satisfying sneeze, and it's almost orgasmic, you know.
Yes.
There is a name for that, is there not?
For the orgasm or for the sneeze?
No, the fact that people get sexually excited by sneezing.
Yes, there is.
That's what I've not heard. Or don't remember if I have.
I can't remember what the word is, but there definitely is.
Yeah, there
I
definitely
think I might
is.
just have to get myself a snuff box.
Just so you can sneeze more.
Yeah,
Jen
have a
said,
wax seal on it as well.
Jen says, not having anything stuck in my fucking eye. Trainbeck says, no to the eye.
Oh, Jen.
After a few days, I think I would get used to stuck sneeze and be able to ignore it. Maybe, but that goes against the premise. I don't think you would. Donna says the sneeze. Seraphim says the sneeze. My eyes are bad as not. Apparently I sneeze like a moose. How do mooses sneeze?
Yep.
I imagine that mooses are very phlegmy in their sneeze. That you basically,
That's
if you're
what
stood
now-
opposite them.
Dave,
What?
Dave. That's his mouth.
Oh, mouse! I can read!
I think you.
Sorry.
That's a completely different thing. That's kind of rather than.
Actually,
Careful you don't fall off your ball, Dave.
I know someone who is almost incapable of sneezing. They physically can't do the achoo. The best they can do is the
I have
sort of a little.
I have horrifically violent sneezes and hiccups. To be quite honest, if I get hiccups, yeah, my hiccups can make me physically jump in the air. They're really violent.
I don't understand how people survive doing these little piddly little sneezes.
It's really dangerous
Why?
because all that air remains in the lungs. The lungs expand really fast and much larger than they should. You can break ribs by holding in a sneeze.
I don't understand why you would want to. Just, you know, but I don't understand
Because
why you
a
would want to in
little
terms of-
sneeze is cuter than a horrific explosion.
I don't understand why you would want to either mechanically or socially.
Because, do you understand living in a society?
Mechanics for sneezing, holding the sneeze in is just uncomfortable and bad for you. And in terms of the social aspect, you get to make all kinds of funny remarks after you sneeze. You can just, you could be there in the middle of a conversation and just, yeah, so MathPig,
And then the person
And I have
opposite
to
you
look at a
has
picture
stuff
and wipe
dripping
it.
off their face.
Yeah.
I'm with MathPig. I tend to even over-exaggerate my sneezes
oh yeah.
for the delight of my children.
Like my response to other people sneezing is generally, particularly one of my friends, she will sneeze and like bring the whole house down upon you. I tend to. My reaction anytime she sneezes is I will mime being blown out of the window.
What do you do when she farts?
I don't know. I think she must sneeze in place of farting.
Or those sneezes are fake and they're so loud to cover the farts.
Manda. You forgot the question.
Shut up. Sorry, I was paying attention this time. The eye thing would hurt, and I have enough pain. So I'd stay with the sneeze.
You'd say with the sneeze.
thing. Yeah.
I've forgotten what Badger's point actually was. That's which way you go.
Was I making a point?
Oh, you were going to sneeze. You'd have something jabbed in your eye.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with something stuck in my eye because I like sneezing too much.
And Sammy wants nothing jabbed in his eye. And MathPig wants...
I'm going to go with the sneezing.
The sneezing. Bill?
I think I'm probably going to go with the sneezing. Well, do you know that you're going to sneeze at the end of it? Are you aware that it's only going to last a year?
No.
Or do you have to suffer this year and then you sneeze at the end?
No, you don't know. You have to suffer
then
day
I'd
in, day out, not knowing when it's going to end.
I'd probably go for the eye thing then, I reckon.
I mean, our question is how many people had changed their mind about the eye thing after 6 months of the sneezing thing?
Well, I think if you don't know you're going to be able to sneeze at the end of it, that would both make it worse and better.
Well, it means you might think it's going to end tomorrow. I could wake up tomorrow and not need to sneeze.
Yeah, because you could go through the entire year just in absolute, abject misery because you haven't been able to sneeze for an entire fucking year. But then you come to the end of it, and when you finally do manage to sneeze, that I would imagine that it would be. I'm trying to figure out how I can describe the sensation I'm imagining here. It could actually be it could be the most extreme orgasm of your life.
Well, sneezing is
I
already
don't know
the
about the
greatest thing ever, isn't
sensation,
it?
but I imagine that the physical result of that first sneeze would be you would probably blow a load, piss yourself, shit yourself, and fart. You just completely extinguish everything out of your body all at once.
A cough, burp, sneeze, fart, the ultimate bodily function.
Hiccup.
Just do fucking all of them at once. Just get them all over with.
Oh my god. Right.
What would that sound like, though?
I actually know some people that tried to put that together using an audio program, and the burp, for some reason, tends to overtake everything else. So you hear this really strange sound, but it's predominantly a burp.
Can you burp? Can you burp and sneeze?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Is it physically possible to burp and sneeze at the same time?
I don't think so. But this was like recording each and then trying to sandwich them together.
Okay, I think you're going to have to cut the burp out of this scenario because I don't think it's possible to do it once. But I think all the rest, I would like to hear those combined.
Go on then.
Do you want me to? Oh, yeah. All right, hang on. Let me rehearse. Yep, I think I can do it.
Go on then. He's got his...
Particularly with the build-up of the sneeze, you know, when you're waiting for it to happen. So you'd be kind of... and then, you know, the rest of it would happen. It would just be kind of...
Was that coughing? That was impressive. Throwing of a cough.
Badger can do multiple things at once.
I think that's what it would sound like.
Right. On that note, we shall say goodbye.
I think what we'll actually say, Dave, is...
But it's all supposed to happen simultaneously.
Yeah.
That's what makes it more interesting.
Yeah, but you have to understand that shitting yourself takes longer than sneezing.
I'm sorry.
Continue after the sneeze.
Yes, but I'm not convinced it necessarily has to take longer. Who's giggling?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
When you hear the flush before the door shuts.
If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.